So, you've just started Hypixel Skyblock not long ago and you want to know what minions to use and which are the most efficient. Well, you're about to find out. If you don't know what minions are, they're just effectively slaves. I mean, they're your passive earners. So this right here is a clay minion, and if we look inside, it's got all of this loot for me to collect. It's been running for probably about 2 days now without me collecting it. And this is just passive earnings. You don't actually even have to be on the server for you to earn any of this. It just gets collected. I've got an extra storage chest here as well. We'll get onto the extra upgrades that you can put onto in a little bit, but for now, we need to talk about clay minions. So this is what you're going to be using, or this is what you're going to want to be using right when you start the game. To actually craft this clay minion, it's very cheap at first. It's literally 80 clay and a wooden pickaxe, and that will get you your level 1 clay minion, which you can then upgrade to level 11 and then, well, tier 11 and then tier 12. That's in later game. It's not as easy as it seems as just to upgrade it. So basically, in order to get the recipe to be able to unlock this, you've got to go fishing. You can fish at the hub, you can fish at a number of different places all across Skyblock, and you need to get your clay collection up. And the clay collection up to level, yeah, it's literally level 1. So all you need is to fish up 50 clay and you'll be able to make these clay minions. Alternatively, there's people selling them at the hub all the time. I've seen people selling them at tier 1 for 10k, so that's also another option if you don't want to fish. The reason why the clay minion is one of the best minions to actually use at the start of the game when you don't have too much money is purely because of the speed at which it mines the clay. It's one of the highest mining speed minions on the game, and purely for that reason you get more drops and you make more money. As you can see at the moment, I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minions. The maximum you can get, I believe, was 24. I think it may have gone up to 28, but it's somewhere around that region. So realistically, I need to, you know, crack on and start getting some more minion slots. But I'll tell you the way that you get more minion slots first before I go into what I'm going on with. Essentially, every time you make a new minion that you've never made before, it counts towards unlocking an extra minion slot. So at the moment, 10 is the maximum that I can put out. But like I said, you can unlock a lot more minion slots and obviously be making more money passively. So now I'll move on to some of the items that you can actually put in the minions to basically make them more efficient and make you more money. So first of all, it's a super compactor, and if you don't know what a super compactor is, it essentially condenses everything that your minion collects into the enchanted form. Therefore, the minion can hold more of it, basically making it more efficient. If you didn't have this, if you left it on overnight, your minion would be full and be collecting nothing. You'd be wasting its time, really. These super compactors are roughly around 350k each, which I know is expensive, especially at early game, which is why when you've just started out the game and you obviously won't have a super compactor, you're going to need to be collecting these minions as much as you can, really, as often as you possibly can, because otherwise your minions are going to be mining all this clay and it's got nowhere to go, so you're just going to lose it. The other item that I do have on is diamond spreading, which is essentially, as you can see, every time your minion mines a block, it has a chance to also generate a diamond with that block or with that item that it mines, which with the super compactor they can get turned into enchanted diamonds. So this is really what makes you a lot of money. These diamond spreadings you can buy off the AH, they're really not that expensive. I think they're like 10 or 20k. Alternatively, you can make them. Yeah, I know you need vines and an enchanted diamond to make them, but I would just buy them. They're not worth the effort, to be quite honest with you. Now, other things that you can actually put into your minion to make them more efficient will be fuels. Now, if we click on the fuels, there is a few different ones that you can actually look into. Enchanted lava bucket, which is one of the most popular ones, it lasts forever, gives you 25% increase in the efficiency of your minion, so it will earn you 25% more items than it would usually. And as you can see, buy price is 380k. Minions can become expensive to actually set up, but once they're set up, they will be making a lot of money. And catalysts are also popular, I know that for a fact. increase your efficiency by 3 times for 3 hours. There's lots of different ones you can look at. Full flash increases your minion by 90% for 5 hours. There's loads of different ones here, but for when you're just starting off, you can do without, to be honest with you. As long as you can get that super compactor as soon as possible, you should be good to go. Now, moving on to the snow minion, which is the one that you want to have really. Once you've earned enough money, earned a fair bit of money from your clay minions, you really want to be getting snow minions and be replacing your clay minions with snow minions. As you can see, I've not actually replaced all mine yet. I'm in the process. So if we come over to a snow minion, as you can see, it gets you enchanted snow and a lot more enchanted diamonds, and this is where you really do make your money. The diamonds make you the money. The snow minion is the most efficient minion on the game. It's going to make you the most money because it takes the least amount of time to mine each snow block. As you can see, it's got 37 diamonds in it, enchanted diamonds, compared to 15 on the clay, over double. So it really is a money maker. Now, you might ask, how do you get the snow minion? And the snow minion is obtained from presents. So the Jerry event. If you click on your Nether Star and go to calendar and events, you will be able to see that in this case the Jerry event starts in 18 hours. When you complete the Jerry event and collect all your presents, those presents have chances of dropping snow minions. They can't be bought off the AH, they can't be bought off the Bazaar. That is the only way to obtain them. Failing that, you can trade them with people. That is how most people get them, but the actual way of getting them is through presents, which you can buy from the Bazaar. So you have to be fairly lucky to get a snow minion from the present. I'll give you an idea. As you can see, each gift is near enough 9k, and that, that's fairly expensive. 9k is fairly expensive for a present. There's no guarantee you're going to get one either. I mean, it could take 50 presents, it could take 100 presents, it could take 1 present. But essentially that is how you get them. Now, in terms of the amount of money you can make from these, it is insane. So I've just collected all of my minions, and as you can see, I've got my inventory filled up with all of my loot. Now I'd probably say I'm still an early to mid game player. By no means am I end game by any stretch of the imagination as we disconnect. But basically we're just going to see in the space of 1.5–2 days how many coins I will have made from letting my minions run, and let's just see roughly the amount that we're going to get. So as you can see, 978k. It's alright, it's nothing special, nearly a mil. I know for people who've just started the game that's going to seem like a lot of money just from doing nothing, which is, but that's the beauty of having them set up. Some people can be making 5–6 million a day just from having them on, which is crazy. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.